Before I get into this time lapse, I just want to let you guys know that prints will be available at tanabriana.com/shop. Okay, so let's talk about this piece. Today's time lapse drawing is called La Esposa Miserable. And the reason that she is called that is because this is a new character that I have created. As you know, I've been practicing creating faces from my imagination. That's not really going that well, even though I am supposed to be creating them completely from my imagination, and most of them I have. Sometimes I just have to like look at a photo of a face and just try to make it my own. So that's pretty much what I did with her. So yeah, she's a new character. She is supposed to be Afro Latina, and clearly she is from the 50s. I mean, if you couldn't tell by her hair, her dress, the music went. So that's the setting for this piece. And as you can see, she's pissed off. And for those of you who don't know Spanish, I'm studying Spanish now, by the way. La Esposa Miserable means the miserable wife. And so that's why she looks so pissed. I tried to give her that face that my mama used to that look my mama used to have on her face when I was younger. So that's why her lips are kind of poked out and her jaw is clenched a little bit and her eyebrows are raised like she's pissed because she's miserable. And she's holding a plate with some chocolate cake on it, and she's holding a mug of milk, and she's serving her husband. She's about to serve her husband this snack. So that's what's going on in the piece. And what inspired me to create this piece is a few things. The first thing is myself. A lot of people ask me what inspires me, and I just realized this year that I inspire me because I didn't really have a great answer before. So what I mean by that is that I have been using all these pointless, meaningless photos that I've taken of myself over the years that I never do anything with. And I'm creating art from them. I'm drawing inspiration from my own photos. And I used to do like little mini photo shoots in my room, just doing whatever. And I actually took a photo of myself, me mugging the camera with a plate of cake in my hand and a mug of milk in my other hand. And that is where I got the pose that's where I got this whole idea from. If I looked at that picture of myself and I was like, what can I do with this? I knew I wanted to do a drawing that was inspired by the 50s. I knew I wanted to draw like a hairstyle from the 50s and one of those like really vintage cute polka dot dresses. I knew I wanted that. I just didn't know what the woman in the portrait was going to be doing or what she was going to look like. So when I saw that picture of myself, I went through my folder of inspiring photos and I saw that and I was like, this is what I'm going to do. So that's how the whole idea of this miserable wife came about. I love this piece. I think it's my favorite original piece thus far from 2017. Jay Park is my favorite portrait that I've done of a celebrity. This one is my favorite that I just created entirely on my own. And I think I didn't really struggle with much of this drawing, but the part that I did struggle with was her nose. I couldn't figure out how to make it look as realistic as the rest of her face did for some reason at first, but I finally got it. And then her mouth, I felt like it was doing too much. Like I was making her look like her lips out too much, trying to make her look upset. But I finally figured that out. I drew a flower. I have never been able to do that, and I didn't even like look at a picture to draw it. I just like I can't even explain what I did, but I did it, and it's like a decent looking flower. That little white, we'll call it a rose, white rose on her dress. Fingers. I need to practice fingers. I don't think her fingers look as realistic as the rest of her, but that's always something I could just go back in and fix, especially since I am working with Saw Pastel. There are a couple of other things that I want to add to it. Just a little something maybe in the background, because she looks great. I love the color palette. It looks great, but I feel like there's just something missing in the background. So I want to figure out whatever that is and add it in there. But yeah, I really love what I did with this. I love how her hair came out and the dress. I love that I actually successfully made her look like she was from the 50s. Somebody somebody messaged me and said, why she look like she from the 50s? It's cute though. And I'm like, that's what it's supposed to look like. So I'm happy that I was able to achieve that. Yeah, I really like this piece. So this is the finished product. If you guys like it, please like this video. Please share this video. Follow me on Instagram at Briana, and you can like the photo of it and share the photo of it and all of that good stuff. And thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll see you guys again when I post my next time lapse. Bye.